There are a few things to remember the older you get. If you are an older OMADer, particularly if you are female, there are a couple of things to remember. And they're things that we forget because what we don't remember immediately is only an issue because we think it doesn't serve us. Our brains are the case that we don't remember everything because it's a survival issue. So we won't go around remembering things that we don't think are of value to us. Number one, that you won't die if you're hungry. Sounds obvious, but it really isn't. The stress you face during fasting is completely doable. Your body will not suffer ill from it. You won't prematurely age from it. You won't wear out your hormones doing it. Two, your ability to lose weight is not determined strictly by hormones. So a lot of people would have you believe that if you have certain conditions, you can't lose weight. Whereas the fact of the matter is, the older you get, your body will deregulate and use less calories, especially if you're closer to your goal weight. If you have 20 pounds to lose, or 10 or 15, you're going to lose ridiculously slowly because your body doesn't have an impetus to kick you back down because you're not carrying a lot of weight. Add in a female metabolism, an older metabolism. This will make a little bit of a difference in the numbers. So if you're averaging a pound a week or half pound a week, that's still good loss. 3, hot flashes, normal bodily changes are to be expected. Your emotions will be all over the page for some months. The struggles that you will face will be perhaps different in the way they seem to someone else. I know as a dude, the older I get, the more emotional I get. The more determined I get in some things, the more emotionally aware I become. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's all because of genetics or all because of age or because of life experiences. I think it's a mixture of all of those things. And the final thing we forget is the fact that now will not be like the future. And it's the hardest thing to remember. It's like working a crappy job and thinking, is all of my life going to be like this? Of course, if you have wisdom, you realize that's not the case. It won't always be really bad. It just seems it at the moment. And the same thing is true regarding hunger pains and adapting and feeling better fasting. It's so hard to start out with. I met a guy the other day at KFC, and I could see in his eyes, we just started talking. I told him about OMAD. I told him about this channel. And you could see the disappointment in his eyes because he felt he had been through so much, and emotionally he was at a very low point. And he felt like he had no hope. He was about 340 pounds, maybe 5'9", and my age. So he wasn't feeling super, especially with all that weight. But I tried to convince him the same thing this channel does for everybody watching. If you can only get past your adjustment phase, better days will come. You will optimize your game, and you won't feel crappy. You won't feel like you have to adjust if only you are consistent with your plan. So that's the tidbit for today. I have a lot to do, actually. I'm going to recommend a channel today, especially for older OMADers, especially you ladies, mid-50s, early 50s, late 50s, whatever. Go to Debbie OMAD's channel. Debbie OMAD. She found me some time ago and has been on her successful journey. Look in the section, you'll see some of the other channels that I recommend that are good assets in your journey. Why not take advantage of somebody else who is going through or has been where you're seeking to go? So that's it for today. Jump along and don't waste any more time, because if there's one thing life does tell us, it is that we don't have forever. We have to make good on today. So have a great day.